Might have to pick up an extra engine for this coal train. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, on second thoughts, maybe the Rio Grande ain't our best choice for today. Send that back in. Since we're taking this coal train back, we are going to be needing a new leader, so let's get 8444 out. Something shorting? What's going on? What's wrong with you now? Oh, there we go. Okay, now you're running. Alright. Gotta hook on our new leader. Okay. Hello to whoever is watching. Let me try a new spot. I've never tried this spot before. I just wonder if it can happen. That's too close. So today we are going to be shunting the Arkansas-Missouri spur. And I still need a name for this spur, actually, so I'll try and think of something for that. And then we got Union Pacific doing their coal and possibly a freight train. I'm not sure, though. We'll find out later in the stream. I'm not sure if y'all aren't commenting or if my comment thing is being weird again and it's not picking up. but I don't know. Alright. Wonder if I can use my tripod for this. Or like lower it a bit. Yeah, probably like there. Get on balance. We are. Still no comments. Oh dang, I can. I can spin it. Oh, I can. Alright. Well, first of all, for our Arkansas, Missouri shunting, we are going to start off at Reefer Rail, which is my reefer company and produce company. Alright, I've got a BNSF coal car on this train. It's just not working at all. Just keeps on breaking the train in half. It's annoying. Alright. Hopefully that should be good. So you can just see the tops of the A&M units coming out right here. Got two of them. And for y'all that do not know, this first track is Reefer Rail, and then these two back tracks are the Arkansas, Missouri engine depot. Sorry if the stream's lagging, guys. My Wi-Fi isn't that good. I'm gonna need an answer from y'all for this. Should I shunt with just 71 and 72, or should I shunt with 71, 72, and 70? Because I'm able to get 70 out right now. So we're going to be taking this end Tropicana car right here, and then just shunting it into the engine depot for the moment being. And then we're going to push these two high top reefers back into the spot to be unloaded. They're not really high tops. Great. That was beautiful. What flew off? Okay, it was a Lego piece. We're good. I have to be more careful with this. I can't really call these ones high top reefers. Just box star regular reefers. Because I've now got a high top reefer. I won it off of eBay, so that's gonna be coming in the next week or so. For all of you that don't know, the high top reefer car is my favorite rail car. Okay, we've also got to pick up this blue grain car right here from this siding. That's heading over there as well. This siding, all this first siding, is filled with stuff that is going to Reefer Rail. It's like Reefer Rail also does like sauces and grain and wheat and everything like that. Hello, the Peterbilt boss. How you doing? Yeah, model railroading is a really fun hobby, I have to say. So now we're just gonna let the brakeman hook up them air hoses from the blue-green car to the reefer cars, and then we're gonna push them back into reefer rail. Here's the lumber mill for all of you that do not know. I'm gonna say not mill. They specialize in lumber for spine cars and flatbeds, and also they make paper for the box cars that are at the lumber mill siding. I think that'll be good. Oh, hey, you'll get the hang of it one day. I know back before I started N scale, I had an HO scale layout, and that was more or less my dad's, and we had that when I was probably 7, and then we started this layout when I was about 9, and it's been going on for the past 6 years now. So now we're going to take this reefer car right here that we pushed out, and then just shunt it back into this siding. So these two box cars right here are being loaded up with paper mainly. And then occasionally we have the little wood chip cars, grain cars that get filled with wood chip cars, or even just whole cars that come down here and get filled up with wood chips. And those get taken off to the plants and stuff. Well, surprisingly, we were somehow able to get the motor to start working again, just out of the blue. Tried it a few days later, it started working properly again. It's still very scratchy sounding, not like my other Aces, sadly. So, I'm looking at either possibly selling it to get a different heritage unit, since the Rio Grande is definitely not my favorite, since it's probably the most basic looking out of all of them. Or I'm just gonna keep it and keep on working on the motor. What? So now we've got to pick up these two box cars because they've been here for the past 2 days probably. I don't know. I'm probably gonna look to selling it for around between 70 to 90. Like, it still works completely fine. It's just the motor is super scratchy sounding. And for some reason, 8444, the flagged ace that is leading this coal train, has started clicking, which is what the Rio Grande used to do, but now it doesn't. So I'm not sure what that's about. I saw someone else join. Hello, Burlington Northern Bob. How you doing? Do we need to pick up anything else? No, we don't. Alright, so now Arkansas, Missouri is going to go and take these two boxcars and go interchange them with the Union Pacific, which their main yard is, of course, the big yard in the middle of the layout. And then they will bring back their cars. Hello, Nurse Noodle, how you doing? I'm good, how about you? Who's, I know I've shown this interchange before on these streams, but I'll do it again, because why not? It's a fun interchange to do. So the cars that we are going to be grabbing today from the Union Pacific is a rail box car, which you can see just in between these two, the covered hopper and the grain car. This Union Pacific covered hopper right here, and then the big grain car right there. We're going to be interchanging those three cars with our two today. The covered hopper and the boxcar will both... Okay. And for some reason that ripped in half again. The boxcar and covered hoppers will take... The covered hopper will take wood chips, and the boxcar will take paper. I didn't even know Kansas City Southern ran in Ohio. It's pretty interesting. I know we live about 40 minutes from a Kansas City Southern main line. If you have seen the Gravit rail fanning videos, that's where we take them. Gravit, Arkansas. Okay, sorry guys. Messed up my camera. Okay, there we go. They're not naked, they're just unpainted. I've never gotten around to painting them for some reason. But they do have clothing. It's just the same color as them. So now the A&M engines are going to run around. And they are going to push the boxcars into the spot where Union Pacific wants them. But today we are going to have KCS 4117 be shunting today. Also guys, if you know, I own two Kansas City Southern white Ghost units, one of which I am keeping and one of which I am selling right now on eBay. If any of you want that link, I can put it up in the community tab of the channel. I'm also selling two Delaware and Ohio SW 1200 switching unit shells and some Frieght cars. It's like that trailer that it just sits on top of the wheels, that type thing. If any of you want that, that's already got a bid on it, so gonna have to go quickly for that one. Alright. As you can see, if y'all don't know, this is Union Pacific 7605, the GEVO demonstrator unit of the layout. There's only one of them. Right now I'm trying to get my hands on the Cleaner Earth GEVO demonstrator unit, which is the blue and green with the what's it called? With the leaf in the middle of it. So now A&M is going to wait a moment for the KCS to get down here. Okay. This KCS White Ghost unit is a GP30. Even though I've been calling it a GP38, it's not intended. Now this engine is extremely weathered because, one, it's an old unit. KCS hasn't had the white paint scheme in, I believe, 20 years. 20 or 30 years. And this engine normally works in the coal plant where this coal train comes from. So it's only got a bunch of coal and soot and ash and everything. So like, yeah. Still a very nice unit though. Okay, so now Arkansas, Missouri is going to push their cars. Okay. We hooked. We are now. Got to give it a bit of a push there. Might be selling a couple of Winskill cars. Alright. Sorry if any of y'all were saying anything just now. My chat wasn't updating for some reason. I hate whenever it does that. Okay, so now the KCS is going to take these cars out of here. For any of you that don't know, this layout runs on two separate control panels. So this is the outer main line and this is the inner main line. And for some reason I cannot figure out how to, this switch right here, it's got an insulator, so like this is the inner loop and this is the outer loop. I can't figure out how to make it so that I can run trains from the inner loop onto the outer loop and vice versa, because it keeps on shorting out my whole layout whenever I do it. And it's really annoying because it would make the shunting operational a lot faster. So if any of y'all know how to do that, please help me. The Dash 8, I'm guessing. I'm not really too familiar with the older engine names. Well, I know most of the older names, but that's not what that rings a bell. I'm going to guess we were talking about this unit. And I guess you're talking about this one. Let me fix the handrails. Okay, I'm not sure how they're doing that. That is weird. Oh, that's because of that. Okay. And I guess you're talking about this one? Alright, yeah. Well then, yeah, I do still have it. TY. I still don't know what TY means. I really should by now. Okay. That's pretty. Okay. Well, the Chicago City, that one was on Xbox 360, and I haven't played Xbox 360 in a good while. And so I've sort of abandoned that city. But I am now making a new, much more realistic one. Whenever I do. So I'm hoping to get that done at some point. Even though it's an endless world, so anything can be done. You know, wait. Let me pull this one from there out. Nope, other way. Let me push this card. Let me just rehook this line of cars. Now let me pull out the interchange cars. Let me move my shoulder. Yeah, it's going a bit fast. Calm down there. Okay. Now let me just hatch if I can. Come on, let go. In 1989. Yep. Back in the engine yard down there, we got 1989, 844, And then behind the 844 is 1988 as well. Oh wait, I'm wrong controller again. I always do that. Okay, that's gonna be good. Gonna see 72 appearing from under the interstate, or the highway, whichever you want to call it. All right. Okay, so now we have taken 72 off the Frieght. Now 71 is going to drive into here. Because today we actually have to switch out the engines. So instead of 71 and 72 leading the freight train, today we're going to be switching out so it's 71 and 70 as 71 derails. Okay. So now we're just going to leave those cars there. Derailed again. What the heck? Okay. Now these two are connected. Now we're just going to push these guys back in to the normal siding. That will be good. Just right there. And now we're going to swing back around here. And now 72 is going to finish off the shunting operation. Okay. This engine has trouble hooking up with cars sometimes. Don't know why. Actually, I need to push this car forward. The box car needs to be at the back so that it can be loaded. Okay, I just gotta open the door. Okay, and we can now leave that. What do you mean by that? Like the ones with like the little magnets on the sides and everything? Or not sides, but like the couplers were magnets. Hey, hello Noah, finally. It's been a while since I've seen you in the streams, Noah. Now the moment of truth, will 70 won't be able to get past. So if it can't, we got a problem. Oh, it can, nice. Okay. Cool. Alright, turn that off. We're good. Jeez. You're pretty dedicated out there. Oh no. Alright, let's get this coal train running again, actually. Wrong way. In a couple of days, it won't really be a layout update, but it'll just be an overall update that there's going to be a video coming out. It's either going to be in a couple of days or a few weeks at most, because I'll just tell you all this right now. Things that I've gotten currently so far, everything that I've bought. I've gotten my micro sole and micro set for custom decals on my engines. 8444 has broken a couple again. Trying to sell a couple of in-scale trains. I've also bought a set of new 2mm modeling pens. And I really like these. Found them really good. Got some different color spray paints of different blues. Got some more black and white paint for the roads and the platforms and everything for this extension. I've got a Union Pacific SD40-2 decal set coming. I've got a Union Pacific high top reefer with the actual like reefer refrigerated unit on the end of it and everything, because they are my favorite cars and I finally got one for the first time. And I've also ordered a pack of 16 cars, which I thought were really, it was like $5 or something. And they don't even look that bad. Like, they actually look pretty good. Jeez, that nearly fell. And for anyone who hasn't seen the actual Union Pacific, or not Union Pacific, Arkansas Missouri Depot, this is what the front of it looks like whenever all the engines are here. So, got the A&M logo up there, and then two of the aces. Sorry, I'm so shaky. But if we come over here, you can see that all three of them are there. And I might as well just stay here for the moment, maybe. So right now we have got Q408 running. That is the Coltrane. The sheet right here says all the different numbers for my trains and stuff like that. And whenever the Arkansas Missouri does anything, it's just classified as the Arkansas Missouri local or A&M local. There ain't no Q's or any numbers or anything like that. And I know this sheet is probably not prototypical at all, but I just wanted to have something so I could name the train something. Have a little bit more realism. So, what do you guys want me to do now? Because we've been running this Coltrane for a bit. We've done the Arkansas, Missouri, and Union Pacific interchange. Done all the switching. Thank you. Why does it keep on breaking there? What's going on here? Oh, it's these craptastic square couplers. I hate these. I hate square couplers just straight up. They are so annoying. I'm trying to change all of my cars to just any type of knuckle coupler. Probably about 85% of the layout to knuckle couplers. But I used to buy these square couplered cars all the time. I was just like, oh, it's another car, let's buy it. But now I'm strictly trying to get only knuckle couplers, because the square couplers are super annoying, both attaching and detaching. Okay, mate. Nurse Noodle, I let you promote it once. Let's not be getting greedy. So, like, stop that. Is it your choice to say goodbye to them, or do you have to get rid of them? Hmm. Again? Really? Hmm. Okay. Um, I'm gonna just take this. I'm gonna just take a random grain car and put it in between these cars. Cause these couplers hate each other. I don't believe I'm logged in on this. Selling. Am I signed in on this? No, I'm not. Okay. Didn't think I was. Okay. Well, it depends which ones you have. Alright, guys. So, if any of y'all are interested in this stuff, I am selling on eBay are a deluxe road trailer in Amtrak livery and scale, two Lehigh Valley SW 1200 switching units, the KCS GP30, and then two different sets of train cars. So yeah, hoppers, locomotives, spare parts, and Amtrak Superliner. What phase is the Amtrak Superliner? And is it in pieces or is it all together? Maybe I don't know. Alright. Well, then how about you make a video about what you're selling and then so I can look at that and then post it on YouTube, see if anyone else is interested in your stuff type thing. There's metal wheels though? Ooh. That might be a problem. I'm not sure though. Because I know some wheels, if it's a metal rim and a metal wheel, then it shorts out the line. And also, for any of you that don't know, over here I've got two flatbeds, which both have Florida East Coast SW 1200 units. Got 23.5 and 22.6, both in Florida East Coast scheme. I'm keeping both of these units because I used to live on a Florida East Coast main line, and so I'm a big fan of Florida East Coast. I'm still hoping to see the Bright Line one day as well. I've never seen that before, not in person at least, but I know because they started working on the Bright Line, I believe, just over 5 years ago. Because I was still living in Florida when they said that they were going to start building the Bright Line, but no one knew that it was going to be called the Bright Line. It was just going to be the passenger service. So, yeah. Well, we've been streaming for 51 minutes. I'll give it 9 more minutes and then I'm probably going to end the stream. Because we would have been streaming for just about an hour. Alright, well, you make a video about everything you're selling, show like in detail what you're selling, make sure the camera picks it up and everything so that people can properly see it, and I'll make sure to watch that video, see if there's anything. How about that? Okay? Alright. I'm gonna follow this coal train through. Alright. Also, I'll be sharing a picture of a custom reefer car that I'm making. All I'm going to show y'all is that this is what it looks like right now. If you've never seen it, this is the PFE reefer car, which I have had on my layout for about past 2 weeks. It's now blue. So, yeah, I'll show you what car I'll be making later on today. I'll post a picture of it. So, yeah. And it is a car that I've seen before. It is my picture that I took. Saw the car probably in the last, well, I know it was in the last year, probably about the last 7 months, I believe. We got 5 people watching the stream. Everyone who's in the stream, say your name or just say here so I can see who and all is in the stream. Alright. And also, guys, if any of you are going to the Union Pacific Golden Spike 158th anniversary, I will most likely be attending the event for when they arrive, at least. So, if any of y'all are going to that, you might have a chance of meeting me. I know the last train show I went to, the Springfield, Missouri train show, I met my first subscriber, and I wasn't personally my friend. Well, sort of. And his name is Noah Ecker. Go and check out his YouTube channel. He's a pretty cool guy. Cool. California wouldn't be a bad place to go. I know there's always a heritage in it there. No matter what railroad, there's always a heritage in it. Somewhere in California. Indeed, I did. I know before on this layout, we had some Metrolink. From what I remember, that's a California-based company. Owned by BNSF. From what I know it's owned by BNSF. I'm pretty sure it runs in California. Then at one point we also had the Coaster, which I think is California. We've had what else have we had? Well, we still have Amtrak, which of course runs in California. Yeah, I think that's everything that we've had from California, at least. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, guys, well, once this train passes, I'm gonna end the live stream. We have been rail fanning for the past hour now, so hope all of you have enjoyed. If there's any last questions you want me to answer for you, go and put them in the chat right now. Otherwise, you can put them in the comments below once this live stream becomes a video. So, any and all last comments, say them now. Forever hold your peace. Yes, I know it. I think everyone knows PewDiePie versus 2 series. Thank you, Burlington Northern Bond. Sorry, Bob. Alright, guys. Well, this is the end of the live stream. Hope all of you have enjoyed this rail fanning live stream. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button because it helps me out a lot. Trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by 2020. It's a very high goal. Is it going to happen? Probably not. But, anyways, this is Hybrid Bitter Lemon signing off. See you later, guys, and goodbye.